Question 7. So we've got a holiday question here. If we look at the table, we've got information about the cost of a 7-night holiday to Turkey, hotel costs, and then here you've got the supplements as well. So if we look at part A, it says Mr. and Mrs. Wright book a 7-night holiday for themselves and their 5 children with an arrival date of 10th of August. Now already I'm going to start highlighting things. Obviously we've got Mr. and Mrs. Wright with the 2 adults, 5 children, and we've got an arrival date of 10th of August. Okay, and they're going on a 7-night holiday. Okay, and then it says they also decide to book rooms with a sea view. Okay, that's important, and pay half board. Alright, for all the family. Calculate the total amount that they have to pay the hotel. The reason why I've highlighted these things is because this is where you're going to get all your costs from this table. Alright, to start with, we'll look at when Mr. and Mrs. Wright are going on the 10th of August. If we look at the dates here, 10th of August is in this row here. Okay, so this row is the one that's relevant because that's where we've got the 10th of August. So the price of each adult is £498. And then it says the price for first child is £178. Price for second child is a bit more pricey, £288. And then the price for each additional child will be the same as the adult price. Okay, so those are the relevant figures there. Let's look at the costs then for adults and the children. So the costs for adults, okay, in other words, for Mr. and Mrs. Wright, you'll have £498, and you need to double it, don't you? Okay, or you need to do 498 plus 498. So we get our calculator and we write in this and we get out £996. So that's the total there for Mr. and Mrs. Wright. Now let's do the children. Alright, so the cost for the children, and this one, you need to think a little bit about this one. Remember, we've highlighted 5 children. So the first child up here, it says is £178. Okay, so that's the first child. The second child is £288. Okay, and then you've got additional children, it says here, is the same as the adult price. So in other words, the additional children will each cost £498. That's for each additional child. Now think about it, how many children have we paid for so far? First and second child we've paid for. There are 5 children. So if you think about it, there's an extra 3 children to pay for. Each of those 3 children will pay this price. So we'll add on 498 3 times. Okay, so we'll have to do that. So we've got 178 plus 288 plus then 498 3 times. So you could add them 3 times, or you could times it by 3 there, I suppose. That would do it for you as well, and you get 1,960. Okay, cost of adults, cost for the children. Now let's come to the supplements. Okay, the extras they pay for. Now it's sea view they've got. So here we've got here is £1.75, and half board is £14.99. Alright, but what's really important, you've got to pay attention here, is that these prices are for per person per night. Okay, per person per night. So let's think about now how this is going to work. Alright, let's start off with the sea view. Okay, let's start off with our sea view costs. Now there is going to be 1.75 per person. Now let's think how many people there are. Go Mr. and Mrs. Wright, that's 2 people, 5 children, that makes 7 people, isn't it? So we can have 7 people, okay, times £1.75. Okay, so if I do that on my calculator, comes to £12.25. Okay, alright, £12.25. Now that is for 7 people. However, that is per night. Okay, so it's £12.25 a night. Okay, only for one night. Think about how many nights they stay there. 7 nights. So they're paying that for 1 night stay for 7 people. So in order to work out for 7 nights, we need to now multiply this answer by 7. Okay, so the answer I've got here are times by 7, and I get out £85.75. Okay, Now I do the same now for the half board. Same idea. Again, you've got 7 people, each paying £14.99. Okay. So that's £104.93. Okay, now that is a night, of course. For 7 nights, you need to multiply that by 7. So our answer times 7, and we get £734.51. Okay, that's for the 7 nights. So in total then, we've got to add up then to get the total costs. We need to add up the cost of the adults, which is 996, children, which is 1960, CV, which is £85.75. Of course, this is the one we want, right? Because that's for the 7 nights, and then half board for the 7 nights is £734.51. So we add them up, and we get our total answer. So 996 plus 1960 plus £85.75 plus £734.51, and we get £3,776.26, and there's our answer to 7 part A.